My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover. Yes, he may never witness that. He already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America. And he is the reason actually I know that the community in America is thriving. He is how I know. It's like, he's how we measure our progress. If he doesn't tweet, somebody messed up. I know it. Somebody fucked up the plan. If he tweet, I know. I know. We're doing the right things. Yes. That's how I know. So, he's old and sick, I know. He may not witness our full takeover. But I promise you that his sons will witness. Just like him. We came to exist in this country. See? The land of free men. The land of opportunities. And we're here. Yes. And we're not leaving, actually. We're not going back. What do you mean go back? You should go back first. You see? If you come fast, you go fast. See? Just like you. Tell me how you own this land. Explain to the world how this land became your land.
I tell you that Somalia is going to take over America anytime soon. Let's watch this video together. If this is your first time of coming across my video, you are welcome. My name is Ujunwa. On this episode, we are going to be looking at Somali said they are going to take over America. If that is true, I don't know. But let's watch the video together and we'll come back with commentaries. If you made it so far, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that anytime I'm dropping my new episode, you'll be notified. Always, kudos goes to the original creator, which video is used on this episode. And disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes and creating awareness of social media. Let's watch this video together.
Somalia is a wretched place in every sense of the word. Every part of Somalia is horrible. Even the freaking weather is horrible. It's a corrupt place. Corruption is in the bones there. Well, of course, we've brought tens of thousands of people from Somalia into the United States of America. And, of course, we allow them all to live right where they want to live. And, of course, they moved all into Minnesota, Minneapolis to be specific, in that area, and they've set up shop there. Now, well, there's a story out. I'm sure you've probably seen it or heard about it. This is from Not the Bee. Minnesota Somalis are fraudulently diagnosing their kids with autism to funnel Medicaid money to terrorists. I'm not going to break down the nerdy details of the story. I'll just say you get extra money if you have a child with autism. So a bunch of Somalis got together and figured out how to game the system. They declared that they had a bunch more kids with autism than they actually had, getting tens of millions, hundreds of millions of taxpayer money. The money then gets funneled directly back to terrorist networks in Somalia. This is what happens when you pluck somebody from a corrupt culture where everything is for sale and you allow 50,000 of them to just plop down in a neighborhood. They're going to do what they've always done. That's just how government works. That's how it's always worked for them. That's how they
The Somali man goes on camera and he claims in a very chilling way that the partial takeover of the United States is already complete. And now they're moving on to phase 2, a total takeover of America. He says his only regret in this whole process is that President Trump may not live long enough to actually see it happen. But he says, don't worry, Trump's children will witness the dark day in history. If that doesn't chill you to the bone, this will. A woman who actually grew up in an Islamic household is now warning Americans that we are on a dangerous path if we keep allowing these people who hate this country to stay here. Like this video so this warning reaches as many people as possible, and subscribe if you're new here. Welcome. This is a moment America cannot ignore. Now, before we get to that terrifying video, let's talk about the family of the man now running political cover for all of this. Tim Walz's daughter has officially entered full meltdown mode over people insulting her family online. Now, look, I don't condone slurs ever, but you don't get to stage a moral emergency over mean words when your own father called ICE the Gestapo, labeled Trump a Nazi, said MAGA should be bullied, and even suggested it was time to be a little meaner. So let me get this straight. When they do it, it's righteous activism. When it's done back to them, it's the end of civilization.
No, I'm talking about this because while my family and I are always going to be the bigger people, the president calling my dad what he did has unleashed a storm regarding like offensive language towards me and my family, and specifically my brother. You can call me whatever you want. You can call my dad, my mom. When it's Gus, to the no. To the no. He dealt with people calling him that last August, and now there's a resurgence. And no, how is it okay that the president of the United States can call somebody, anybody, doesn't matter who they are, that, and then all of his freaking cult members come and attack those people and that person's family? Say what you want about my dad. He's an elected official, right? Like, that's gonna happen. I think it's utterly disgraceful that the president would do that. But then the attacks that I have seen, I have people DMing me saying absolutely horrendous things. When I was home last week, somebody drove by and screamed that we were R words, just driving by in their car. I'm like, what world are we living in?
You know, a lot of Minnesotans are actually asking that very same question right now, thanks to your father's leadership, or should I say lack thereof. Now, speaking of not tearing people down, let's remind everyone what her father thinks about that.
Elon's on that stage, jumping around, skipping like a dip on these things. You know it.
Oh, so that's fine. All right, got it. She won't say the R word, but it's okay for him to call people names, mock them, and publicly humiliate them. I mean, what world are we living in where that counts as leadership? Political theater, though, it sure seems to run in the Waltz family.
Bye-bye, Donald Trump. We are turning the page. 52 days and we are turning the page. 52 days and it is bye-bye, Donald Trump.
America turned the page, all right, and said no thank you to Tim Walz and Kamala Harris. I mean, hopefully Minnesota has learned the lesson and votes differently in the next governor's race. But the most disturbing thing today, let's get back to the Somali man posting a video claiming their partial takeover of America is complete. And now they're working on the full takeover. According to him, Americans don't even have the right to this land.
My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover. Yes, he may never witness that. He already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America. He's old and sick, I know. He may not witness our full takeover, but I promise you that his sons will witness. Just like him, we came to exist in this country. See? The land of free men, the land of opportunities. Tell me how you own this land. Explain to the world how this land became your land. Tell the world.
What more proof does the left need before they finally get serious about deporting illegal immigrants who openly hate America? These are the people the left is fighting to protect and keep in the United States. People who don't love our country or its founding principles. He should be deported. Full stop. And speaking of the Somali community, the news just keeps getting worse for Ilhan Omar and the Minnesota fraud scheme. Did you hear this? It is now being reported that she filed legislation that led to the $250 million being defrauded. She also held events at one of the restaurants named in the fraud case.
My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover. Yes, he may never witness that. He already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America. And he is the reason actually I know that the community in America is thriving. He is how I know. It's like, he's how we measure our progress. If he doesn't tweet, somebody messed up. I know it. Somebody fucked up the plan. If he tweet, I know. I know. We're doing the right things. Yes. That's how I know. So, he's old and sick, I know. He may not witness our full takeover, but I promise you that his sons will witness. Just like him, we came to exist in this country. See? The land of free men, the land of opportunities. And we're here. Yes. And we're not leaving, actually. We're not going back. What do you mean go back? You should go back first. You see, if you came first, you go first. See, just like you. Tell me how you own this land. Explain to the world how this land became your land.
Hello, I speak English.
Yes.
Could I ask you a few questions for interview?
Why?
News interview.
Interview?
News interview.
For what?
O News.
Oh, news? My name is Amir. I live in Minneapolis.
No.
Oh, he can't speak for himself?
No. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What
My name's Tyler.
Okay, Tyler. What are you looking for?
To speak to people in Somali community. I want to ask people in Somali community in Minneapolis about Trump trying to revoke the temporary protected
But
status.
he doesn't have authority. So I think it's rhetoric. It's not the actual policy.
Do you believe the Somali community is being targeted unfairly?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I don't understand why he's targeting Somalis. Somalis, like everyone, they are Americans and they have the whole right that each American has. If Mr. Trump wanted my advice, I would tell him, let alone all Americans, especially the Somalis.
I see.
They came here to get a refuge and they got one. They are contributing to the countries.
Good to meet you.
How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
I actually watched your video.
Right on,
I was
man.
like, wait, no
That's
way.
me. You got any thoughts?
Man, it's there's a lot more to it. Honestly, what I believe than what the headlines, the news sensation is. Well, so majority of us aren't under that protective status because we really don't migrate here illegally. Us being on the other side of the world is really not that much of an option. Right here, I think it was around 500 to 700 people. And that group of people aren't even the ones really, engaged in anything,
Sure.
So I don't know what it really would solve for.
Do most people here in this community speak English?
Yeah, why not? What I'm speaking now? Am I speaking for Greek? No.
Why are you so revved up right now?
Because of
We came in here pretty civilly, and you're telling him to walk away, and he can't speak, and he's a grown man, right?
He's a mentally ill guy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So,
Good call.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to ask. Have you heard about the statewide welfare fraud?
I heard, but
Estimated $1 billion+.
I think that one's fake.
You think it's all fake?
Yeah, no, maybe the small portion is accurate.
Sure.
But I don't think that's not the accurate description for the whole community.
If someone does wrongdoings, I agree that he be punished by law. The publicizing and finger-pointing Somalis is not what we like.
A lot of people that work here send a lot of money back home to support the family.
Absolutely.
Makes sense.
I know a big portion of Somalia's GDP comes from remittance, because there's no economy back there, there's no opportunities.
I know a lot of the ladies specifically. They say they speak French, then we start speaking French, and then they don't speak French. Then I get the Somali translation, and then they don't speak Somali. I appreciate you, by the way, that we're having a conversation.
Absolutely.
It's tough to find people to speak to.
Yeah. I think the majority of people, they speak English, but the elderly people, they don't speak English.
Said they're going to take over America. Hi guys, I hope you guys has enjoyed this video. I don't know how it's going to happen, but we all are scared what happened between Somalian and the ICE. So I don't know how it's going to be possible for Somalian to take over America, because what happened to them between Somalian and American ICE. So guys, if it's true or not, I don't know, but I always believe that peace is the best. I don't know what people seen in all this trouble. I don't know how they feel. Look at some of the Somalians has lost already, and they say some as already in trauma, so they are not happy right now. So they are planning officially to take over government of America because of the trauma or because of their loss. I don't know if that is the truth, if it's going to be possible. The other Somalian was saying that the president of America, the President Trump, that maybe is not going to be alive to witness when it's going to happen. But he believed that the children will be alive to see. Guys, this one is big. Oh, I don't know how it's going to happen. What is coming from is still big. So guys, just drop your own on the comment section. Let's hear what happened and how it's going to be possible. If you made this video so far, please try to like, share and comment, and put on your notification bell so that anytime I'm dropping my episode, you'll be notified. I'm going to be bringing you people updates on this app. See you guys on my next video, and have a nice day. Bye.